Oh, what's this? Did Bambi discover RPG Maker? I think she did. So I decided to start working on a game, and I figured I'll show you guys this. You may have noticed my music. You may have noticed that it's got stuff to do with the story that I've written, that I've spoken about on the internet before. So this is really rough. I just wanted to show you guys what I've actually been doing because I'm having so much fun with this, and I think I'll actually just keep doing it. Now, this is what I mean by it's really rough. You can see, like, I haven't matched up the line properly. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how these things work, but I'll fix this up. This is just more of a stand-in. But yeah, so I've had so much fun with this. I'll probably add more to this scene. If you guys have read the story, there's a bit of conflict between Oriana and Arden, and like I've decided to, because I feel like the game would be more fun being played from the adult perspective, I decided to do 10 years in the future. So yeah. So I haven't figured out how to make it look like characters aren't following her everywhere. If anybody knows how to do that, please help me. I am still figuring out. I am learning this game. This is what I've done in 3 days, just so you know. And obviously it is an RPG game with default things. RPG Maker is pretty user-friendly, and I'm not really sure about custom stuff, but what I do know is that this has been really cool, having a visual representation of my characters, you know? So it's like, obviously the doctor, he's supposed to have more of a beak on his mask. But, I mean, I'll take it. This is fine. But yeah. So I've sort of set it up like the characters have evacuated from where they were. They've moved into a new town. They're pretty much just existing, so it's like, I guess we need to do something. That's the spirit. There's like dialogue in either side, you know. We've got the character's internal conflict going on, you know, the hook, if you will. So I've also incorporated a character. There once was a girl named Elena, her heart captured by Data the Grey. But yeah, so I've essentially been making a fanfic of my own story, you know. These guys, I've made them look like they're sisters. You can imply that if you want, but I mean, you know. And then it's a bit of like laughter between the characters, you know. So let's go to Marvy, you know. Oh yeah, and also I put in these. I have to like make an animation for it. I haven't done that yet. I know how to do that, you'll see. But I have not figured out, for some reason I was able to do one chest, but these guys, it's not working. I don't know why. Okay, and the sign's not working either, even though I did something on it. So yeah, but yeah, let's go to Marvy. So welcome to Marvy. I still have to build more in here. I'm actually gonna change probably the tile map to the same as Meek, because I built this before I knew how to do that. But yeah, these are the Marvy. They've got the Marvy language that's in some of my music, and you may recognize some of the music in the background, except this one's like a, yeah. I'm probably gonna change this song, but this song's like a Marvy version of the Rocky Road to Dublin, you know. But I just put this song in here because like I really like listening to it. Okay. I did make this music with AI, to be fully transparent. Some of the music is my own music and some of it is my own music edited in AI. So yeah. So we've got our first boss battle. So Melee is a healer. She's actually inspired by my D&D character that lasted like throughout, like she lasted like 5 years or something somehow. Don't know how, but she did. And so I've incorporated her character into this with some of the personality from what I did as a D&D character. So she may be super annoying, but like I feel like she's a good character. So Oriana's like a fire mage. The doctor's like, you know, more of a rogue type is what my intention is, but like I've got to still work with the classes. So they're just default classes right now. And obviously I'm going to change the battle thing up probably too. I just have to figure it out. I want it to be the visual thing. So that's the animation, the Healy animation. Because Melee's a healer. She's like healed them all. And then, so now that we've done that, let's go back to town. And this is buggy. I'm still figuring out how to do switches, okay? So... oh wait, before anything, I'm just saying, okay? So Malik is now looking for you. So the switch worked, I'm so happy. I was working on that for so long. Okay, anyway, before we go see Malik, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit around Meek. So I've got the farm down here. She's like... every town has some kind of farm except for Althea. But that'll be explained. And this is also another... wait. Why is it doing the... this one I copy-pasted. I've got to fix it. It's broken. I don't care. Come on, let's go. Okay, so let's head up to the schoolhouse. So this dialogue actually, like, so she's a teacher from the story, the one that did the merging ceremony, and I wanted to incorporate that, the merging, like an explanation of what merging is, because obviously in the story it's easier to sort of explain it, but in this it might not come straightforward. So I wanted there to be somewhere that sort of explains it, and what the situation is. I will probably put books somewhere that has information too, like, you know, I am an RPG player. I don't think you guys realize how much I love RPGs. So you guys won't know this yet, but Malik, kind of a dick. Okay. So we went to see the Marvy, blah, blah, blah. So he's supposed to be like the elder. In my original story, because I have multiple versions of this story and they got corrupted. So in my original story, this person is actually sort of not good, but I'm still deciding if I want that to be this character or somebody else, you know, because a good story needs a good conflict. But maybe he's done his time being evil, you know. Now doors are the worst. Doors are the worst. They're so bad. Okay, anyway, let's go to the west of AETHTEA, which is all of this. So let's do a little grand tour. So yeah, we got this little town. It's like a little house in here. It's pretty cute, if I do say so myself. Then we got this place is the inn. You can get like an explanation of like wanted. It's like a confirmation that he's real, you know. I'm gonna change that sign up here and there with switches, but like a self switch or something. And then I don't think I can go here yet. No, we can't. Okay. So yeah, this is before everything goes down. So I did not know that you could climb these originally until this little guy told me. This little guy here, he showed me that. So I don't know if you guys remember how I have the story with like the Reiku versus the Kanu. So Kanu is supposed to be the real, like they believe that they're the real religion. The Reiku believe that they're also the real religion. You could probably compare it to like, I guess, Jews versus Muslims. I don't know, like both have similar stories that follow the same kind of pathway, but like one's a bastardized version of the other, but you don't know who's true and who's not, like that kind of concept. These are not real doors, by the way. I am planning on having them to become real doors, but doors are a problem. Anyway, so I may make this look less ugly. I am still figuring out buildings. Like, it's just... Listen. Yeah, let's go in. So this is our first mini boss, but not really a boss. It's just like like this is like where the peaceful conflict comes from, and these guys are like confused. Like, I'm gonna work on the dialogue. Obviously there's certain dialogue pieces that are placeholders. I'm probably going to flesh it out a little bit more, but yeah. But I've added like some really fun stuff into this, so yeah. Oh, I should show you guys what like people's abilities actually are. So like, for instance, the Doctor doesn't have anything, Raiden doesn't have anything, and then Melee has Healy hands. So, oh look. So I want these battles to be quite easy, which is why I'm able to come into it, you know, give the players a false sense of security. Probably gonna heal her. But I want this whole thing to be really fleshed out, like a lot of backstory to everything. So we leveled up. They're gonna have a fight. I accidentally forgot to change a picture of one of the people, but that's okay. We'll sort that out. And then I tried to make construction workers. Okay, bear with me. You'll notice that the blue flags have changed. You know. We've got some cats, and and the Reiko who were here before have all gone. So that's fun. Oh, wait. Is this the map that has... It is! Okay, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. I thought I'd have some fun and put in some Easter eggs, okay? I'm not sure if I'm keeping these guys. This is my son Bruce. He thinks he's talented. Okay? I'm Bruce the Bard.
Once upon a time there was a dragon.
So yeah.
He ruled over the land with torment and destruction.
So they read out the story of Frostfell.
Right down to
Which I'm actually incorporating in the game. Fun fact. Anyway, I figured like I'll leave a clue for later.
For whatever reason, the local towns.
And then you see that the doctor has left us and he's running around the map by himself. We've got like people that we can battle now. So the battles will feel a little bit harder because we've got one less person, and that person was a little bit of a higher level. I'm actually thinking of making him super OP. But yeah. So I guess after this we'll head to AETHTEA and the other town, which is yet to be named. Because I've got AETHTEA, Meek, Fawn, and Marvy that we've already been to.
I shall let you live.
Oh no, don't touch him. Oh wait, I'll show you the tavern.
On one.
So this is a tavern. It's taverning. And I mean, I should really put a thing there. So yeah. Yeah. Fun. I keep getting my buttons backwards, by the way. Okay. Oh, before anything, is she here yet? No, she's not. She's in the next stage. Okay, so check this out. We're closed. I have to fix that door, how that happens. Now I've put cracks. There is a pathway to come through. Okay. So this is our next character. I keep pressing the back space and it's like, so this guy was part of the city, but he stayed behind even though everybody fled, and he's just lived in solitude here, you know. So yeah. And then so he takes us to say bye to his dad, who's trying to keep the town alive, but there's really nothing. We don't have enough money to buy stuff probably, so let's just not. And then, because I'm pretty sure I've got to put a message up there, but you're not meant to go through here. Oh, you can. Okay. I need to fix that. I really like the song. Okay. This is our first real boss battle. Why can't I say... But I'm not telling anybody that it's a boss. They have to figure it out on their own. You know what? I might actually heal. So I have not finished developing this boss, by the way. But I'm hoping that to have exchangeable characters for people too that are only there part-time. If that makes sense. Sorry, I really like this song. Okay, so I'm figuring out how to do multi-level stages. So yeah, this is gonna be fleshed out. Please be kind. So I've got 1,000 health on this thing. And like I've sort of planned it so everybody's sort of like, you know, level 5. But I don't think I've gotten to level 5 yet. I think I'm only level 2 with this. But there should be approximately 10 turns. Give or take. I've done the maths because I'm like, okay, if the healer's healing, right? Interesting. I'm like, if the healer's healing and we've got like, some people who are not doing damage. Like, obviously that attack was 100. I was thinking of even seeing if there's a way, because I know games have this mechanic, seeing if there's a way for this boss to have fire regen. But I have to figure out how to actually do that. You know, but we'll just keep pushing through because the point is to show you things. Yeah. Cool. So we are surrounded by the bad guys. So if I touch any of those three, we're in a battle, okay? So where's this other town? It's not here. Here it is. We should be able to enter here now. I have not planned this place out fully, but this is more like the elven kind of place. And we've got like because like in my story, like if you guys have read the old story that I had back on Quizella and all that, in my story, Oriana knows the elves, okay? Like she has a direct connection to them. You could say that she's quite related to them, if that makes sense. Like there's a connection. So let's go back here because we can head to the next part of the story. Oh wait, no. Before that, there's another thing that should be here. The yeah. So they start doing a chant. So this is the point where I'm listen, I understand their marching is not as good as ours. Okay? I don't know how to make them really good. But what you might notice is they are heading towards Meek. And then we can't go there. Okay. They're chanting the town. So, yeah. Fun. Just thought I'd point out that little thing there too. We can't go see what's going on because we are going to disappoint Malik because we may have had a fight with the gods and stuff like that and we're like ashamed. But anyway, so this is the castle of AETHTEA, okay? And then so then we see the doctor run off and we're like, wait. And then, so we're chasing him, but we've lost visuals, okay? I know it's a little bit rocky, but yeah. And then we've lost visuals, and we're just gonna, you know. And now we're in Frostfell. Well, we're not quite in Frostfell. That's Frostfell there, but we're in the West's snowy land. I love the snow. Look, a snowman. I'm so excited about the snowman. But yeah, this is where I'm up to in terms of mapping, but I hope you guys like what I've done so far. Yeah, cool. That's it.